Welcome back to the Man Cave Workshop. Thank you so much for joining me again. So, as you can see from the title, I'm having a look at this Roberts R505. Just come in and already one of the brights has fell off. And this is how it's arrived. We'll keep that bright to one side, it's just going to keep falling off. As you can see, the bottom panel, I think that's on upside down, isn't it? It's not in bad condition. It looks all there. There's a little bit of a nick on the Rexine at the back there. I'm just trying different lighting here. I'm trying it without this. I've got a bench light here. I'm going to put that on. I'm not sure what's better, with it on or off. I'll switch it off for a while because it reflects on the dial face, so it might be a bit dark without it. Anyway, let's open this up and have a look, see what's going on here. I think these were built in the 70s. I've never worked on one before. Oh, it looks like the oh no, I was going to say the plate's missing. The turntable, but it's like it was actually in the radio. So yeah, we're going to have to fix that up. Let's put that to one side. That doesn't look right, does it? It's got... Is that soldered on or just hooked on pieces of wire? Tell you what we'll do, we'll get some power to it and see if it works. I bought it as untested, so we don't know. I'll just pause the video while I get some power leads to it from a DC power supply. It's going in. It's in the off position at the moment. It does VHF, medium wave and long wave. The volume's here, and that's a tone. So the volume's on. Let's put that on about halfway, and let's see if it makes any noise. Ooh, yeah, it makes noise, but something you can't see here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get another power supply so you can see what's going on here, because the power supply is saying that it's shorting out. Okay, I'll just pause again. Okay, so I brought try to get into shot my other DC power supply. Now this is set to 15 milliamps, and that's when it will cut off, and 9 volts. Now I've just been reading up on the internet. This set should draw about 10 milliamps on AM and 15 on VHF or FM, as I like to say. So let's put 9 volts in it. Let's get these on. And VHF. Now watch this light here. This is where the current limiter will kick in, and immediately you see that light's on, and even on medium wave it wants to draw more than it should, this radio. So I've been reading up on the on net, and there's a chap that put on one of the forums that a common problem with these are a capacitor called that's labelled, the capacitor is labelled C40, and it's electrolytic capacitor, and if that leaks or shorts, which it seems like it is in this case, it can blow a couple of transistors. So what I've done is I've downloaded the service sheet here. Let me switch this off. Get this out of the way. And looking at the schematic, C40 is this one here, and it's a 680 UF capacitor, an electrolytic. And quite rightly, it goes to these transistors here, and if that is bad, we run the risk of blowing these. Also, this chap on this forum said that these two here can be problematic, so I've just circled them. Now with this sheet, you actually get a printout of the back of the board, which is quite handy. My printer's made it a bit dark, but let me get my pen. C40 is actually this one here, so if I mark that, when I come to take the board out, I'll know where it is on the back of the board. So let's get this radio apart and have a look. Right, okay, let's get this this radio apart. It says here, I'm just filming this as I do it. It says remove battery, which is already done. Remove 2 screws at either end of chassis and screw retaining the telescopic aerial. The complete chassis may then be removed from the top. God, let's hope we don't need a mallet. See how this comes out. Let's have a look. So they look like the 2 screws on the chassis. Okay, let's get the right size screwdriver. There's one. Let's put that over there and lose it. That's the next one up. Nice shot at the back of my hand. This one doesn't want to come out. It's unscrewed, but it just doesn't want to come out. Now, I should imagine this is for the aerial. Let's see if we can strip the heads on these screws. Always nice, isn't it, to do that? Oh, that one's slightly smaller than the chassis screws on it. It's got one of them star washers on it. And this one really doesn't want to come out. And it's probably been in there since. Oh, I had a look at the date. Yeah, 1974 to 1979. These were in production. Right, we'll see if that screw comes out as we... Yeah, there we go. Ew, looks a bit yucky. And how far will it go? There's that screw. Does it clear the speaker? It did say on them instructions that the whole chassis can be removed. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, look at that as well. We've got quite a lot of speaker wireage there, but if you look, that speaker wire, I don't know if you can see, has got some tape on it. Don't know what's gone on there. Looks like it's been messed with. Can you see there? There's some tape. Let's pull it back so we can see. We'll have to have a look at that. See if it's been soldered or just bodged on. Okay, so that went fairly easy, didn't it? Let's see if we can remove it from there. So somebody's obviously been in here at one point. Oh, it has been soldered. But that's odd because that's the actual connection for this. Usually, oh, I don't know what's gone on here. But usually them connectors slide into, like, they're like spades, and there's like usually sort of plates on the speaker where it connects. Tell you what, let's just snip them off. Well, the jobs are mounted up on this one already, aren't they? Let's find the snips. These will do. Let's take that off there. And that off there, then we can move that completely out of the way. See what I mean? These have got the spades on the end. Well, that speaker. I wonder if they broke off in the past or something. Somebody's put them on. I wonder if that's the original speaker actually, because you know what, it isn't, is it? Because look, it's like an oval shape, the original speaker, and this looks really bodged up as well. These don't look. They don't look original at all. In fact, you can. Oh, I'm talking and not showing you. You can see the original speaker mounts there, so it would have had an oval speaker in it. Okay, so that's something else to address. The jobs keep piling up. That explains why they don't fit that speaker. Right, well, let's get the thing working without shorting first. So let's have a look inside here. There's that diagram we said. So what did this say? We said it went from there to there. 640. So that one should be sorry, a 680. Do you know that looks like 470? Is that diagram wrong? No, it can't be. Oh, sorry, it's that one. That'll be the 680 in there. We need to pull that out, test it, and then test the radio. I'm going to do this instead of just shotgunning the whole lot, changing all the electrolytic capacitors. We'll do them one by one and see where we get to. So I suppose that's it for this video. It's a dismantle, a have a look at, and in the next video we'll start doing these testing on this C40 capacitor. It's got an interesting switch bank here. That looks complicated, doesn't it? But that all needs cleaning. Anyway, thanks for joining, and I hope you join me next time where we'll get some work done on these capacitors on this radio. Bye for now. Be good to each other. Catch ya.